Skinny Heart of White Southern Tea. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. They done already made my video yellow, and I haven't even said a word. You know what I mean? So y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we up doing a good job. Let YouTube know that we cooking. What's good, Kurt? I got D Free, Ray Buck, the beautiful Jazz, Big Tex, Tim Free, Skinny Too Litty, Jay Gibson. What's good? I'm about to drop the flame for these TWTs in just a minute. Let me get my boy Skinny Too Litty wrenched up while we up here. What's good? If y'all could smash that like button for you, boy. Did y'all get asked when y'all came in? They not already sent my shit. Yellow. They not ready to send my shit. Stop playing copyright. I ain't play no music, D-Man. Did you hear some? Did you hear some music when you came up? Did you hear some music when you came on the last jump? And copyrighted music send your shit red. It don't send your shit yellow. It make it go red. Yellow and red different. I know when I play the music. They sending my shit yellow. But what's good with y'all good folks? I just got you right, Lenny. I didn't get an ad. You didn't. Go out, come back in and tell me if you get it. Because I waited. Oh, I just went down and came back in and I didn't get it. But y'all, we here to have us a little boxing conversation real quick, right? It's this Earl and Bud thing. I really don't like entertaining this most of the time, but I'm gonna entertain it just because Budrick got a lot of weird ass fans out here. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Y'all jab that like button. What's good, Bruce Gas? Glad you can make it. I got 11 people in the building. I got 13 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all help keep the likes with the views when y'all come on in. Jab that like button for your boy. Right. So I know we in the midst of this Earl and Bud thing. We thought we was about to get Earl versus Bud before Bud Crawford's last fight. What's good, William? Old school. Said no ass either time. Okay, but we thought we was about to get Bud versus Earl. We thought we was about to get Bud versus Earl. You know what I mean? Before Bud ended up fighting David Avanesian. But Bud chose to fight David Avanesian. Earl Spence still, hasn't had a fight yet. Right? Earl Spence was about to have a fight, but he got into a car accident. And he came out and he said that he's fine, but he is a little stiff, so he go push his fight back a little bit. And then Bud Crawford comes out and he says, well, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you when you're ready. We could spin the block when you're ready. Now, rather Bud Crawford got this liquid confidence from Earl Spence being in a car accident or whatever. Maybe he think he got a chance now. The Earl is a little, off. Maybe think he got a chance. But whatever it is, I'm happy for it. I'm happy that he's talking like this, rather it's true or not, right? I'm happy that he is at least talking this way, right? Because I feel like now at this point, if I know for a fact, right, if Earl and Bud, they don't fight at the beginning of this year, if Earl and Bud isn't the first fight between Earl and Bud at the top of the year, their fight is more than likely not going to happen. Now, because Terrence Crawford said this, isn't necessarily a reason to get happy. Because if you're listening to Terrence Crawford, then 1 week you will want to fight. The next week you won't want to fight. One day, you're ready for him to spin the block again. And then the next day, that fight is past you and that fight would never happen, right? So it's kind of like if you're following Terrence Crawford, it's kind of hard to gauge exactly how he feels. Now, trust me. Now, his fans, right? His diehard fans, not diehard boxing fans, but his diehard fans literally, have a reason for everything that he says. They have a reason for why he wants to fight now. Appreciate you. Shout out my guy D-Man, donating to the collection plate. Glad you could help your boy out. Appreciate you. Shout out my guy D-Man. He said, here's something for your collection plate. Greatly appreciate you. Right. So if you've been following Terrence Crawford's world, right, you're a little At this moment, you're looking for is you don't know whether you want to defend him having a fight or you want to defend him not having a fight. You don't know whether PBC not offering him the money, right? Or you don't know whether he just wants to take this fight, for quote unquote more money, right? But him and Bud and his side and his team, they push a lot of different narratives. I seen my guy earlier say that, now the thing is that Earl, faked his car accident, right? Well, whatever it may be, a fake car accident, whatever, because I know people get weird out here. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But since the accident, he said, since them stingy motherfuckers don't want to give you shit, shout out my guy D man. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate you, D man. Appreciate you, D man. And again, cash apps and super chats are welcome. Well, much rather you put it in the cash app because it goes directly to me. You know what I mean? Cash apps and super chats are welcome, but support is free. Smash that like button, hit that subscription button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Shout out my guy D man in the super, right? You know what I mean? So it's a lot of narratives, right? Being pushed coming from the Bud side, Bud and his camp. Now you got Errol Spence faking his leg injury. They said Errol Spence was faking his leg injury as if they were ever going to fight anyway, right? Terrence Crawford literally came out and said that. Right, he wanted to. Terrence Crawford literally came out and said that he wasn't going to have a fight. That they asked him when would be a timetable you'll fight Errol Spence. He said I don't know, around May or something like that, right? Earl said he'll be coming back for a fight in May. And then there's people out here who will tell you that Errol Spence is trying to duck Bud Crawford. He's trying to duck negotiations because he had a car accident. He faked the car accident. Well, if you've been listening, Bud already said that he wanted to fight in May anyway. So Errol Spence not being able to fight until May and Bud wanting to fight in May, it actually, matches up. But now Bud is saying that he wants to spin the block. I got 17 people in the building. Can I get everybody in here to smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether you're a hater or a supporter? Could you smash that like button for your boy? Again, support is free, but super chats and cash apps are welcome. Would much rather, you guys shoot the cash app. It goes directly to your boy. I don't got to cut YouTube in on that. But the super chats are needed as well because we got to get to a certain level before YouTube even want to issue us out of our money. So greatly appreciate you. Shout out my guy DJ425. He says salute Southern T. Good morning. Good morning, DJ. If you could, DJ, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, pimp. Win this thing. Having us a boxing conversation. Terrence Crawford, right? Been back and forth, been up and down. 1 minute he say he want to fight, the next minute he say he don't want to fight, right? You know what I mean? So I'm guessing now he's back to where he want to fight, right? He doesn't have a fight lined up. Earl doesn't have a fight lined up, right? So now Terrence Crawford is saying after Earl's car accident, right, that he wants to spin the block. Well, the last time they were in negotiations, right, Terrence Crawford didn't negotiate in good faith, which is why you see Terrence Crawford. Nobody is talking about, right, how Terrence Crawford was literally negotiating with PBC and BLK Prime at the same time. That's a thought, that's something that gets overlooked, right? Now, a lot of people pay a lot of attention to that, but if you really pay attention, that man was negotiating with two people at once. So him saying that he wants to negotiate, right, doesn't really appease me. It doesn't really appease me. I'm not really, you know what I mean? I'm not really impressed by it because he said a lot of different things, especially when it comes to this Errol Spence situation, right? One minute he feels this way, next minute he feels that way. I personally feel like it's all just a big promotional thing, right? I feel like it's just promotional. He probably gonna say, well, I want to fight Errol Spence, and then he gonna end up fighting another guy, you know what I mean, that we never heard of, or another guy that we know ain't worth, stepping in the ring, with him to watch. Right? So he says that he wants to spin the block. He says he wants to spin the block on the Errol Spence situation. I got 19 people in the building. Could I get everybody in here to jab that like button for your boy? If you ain't jabbed that like button, whether here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could press that like button, let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we doing a good job. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing right now. But I got the tweet, sitting up there for a reason. I got the tweet sitting up there for a reason, right? You know what I mean? And it says, just to let you know, right? I'm ready to spin the block when you ready to spin the block. That's what Bud had to say. Now, my thing is, Budget, right, and his fans. I'm talking to the Bud fans, right? Cause I know y'all in here. Y'all might not say nothing because y'all scared as hell, to speak over here on this side for whatever reason. But y'all will be when the EP not for Bud, y'all be the first people here. But when the EP for Bud, you niggas never around, and you gonna be coming on the next EP that has nothing to do with Bud, and talk to me about Bud, and I'm gonna block you because I know you sat here through this EP, you watched it, and you didn't say nothing, right? But this really for my Bud people, right? My dead game boxings, right? Because I know you're here. I know you're here. You just ain't saying nothing, but I know you're here, right? It's really for my Bud fans, right? Do y'all believe so he's ready to spin the block, right? My question to all the Bud fans is, do y'all believe that this fight is going to happen? Bud says he's ready to spin the block, right? Bud says he's ready to spin the block. So if Bud ready to spin the block, can he use the money excuse issue now, right? If you were negotiating with somebody, and you say that they tried to lowball you, right? Why would you go back over there and negotiate with the same people? He said the fight is next year, DJ. I hope so, DJ. You know what I mean? He said the fight is next. I'm hoping so, DJ. Shout out my guy, DJ. I'm hoping that the fight is next, right? But I wouldn't be surprised. Right? If, at this point, I don't think this fight gonna happen because I don't think Bud want to fight him. I don't think Bud is willing to fight him. I think Bud just blowing smoke, right? I would like to believe, right? I would like to believe Bud, you know what I mean, would negotiate with Earl in good faith, but I really don't think he is. I personally think this is just promotion, you know what I mean, for another guy. You say you don't feel like Bud can survive another ducking. I feel like Bud don't care about public perception as long as he got a way to try to make, it look like he wanted to fight. As long as Bud could say, well, I tried to make the fight happen, but, it was just a money issue. The PBC didn't really want to make the fight happen. The PBC didn't really want to do it. I feel like as long as Bud has that out where he could say, well, I tried to make it, right? I think that's good enough for him. He'll always be able to say, well, man, I tried. I went to negotiations, I tried, right? I personally think this is more PR. If the fight was going to happen, it has to happen now. But I don't think the fight is going to happen because I don't think Bud Crawford wants the fight to happen. But I will tell you this from a different, he's an Earl and Bud. I ain't happening next, and it ain't happening at all. I'll tell you something right now. Being positive, right? Being positive about it. I'll tell you why there is a chance that this fight could happen, right? If this fight is to happen, I'll tell you what would be the reason for it right now. I got 20 people in the building. Can I get all 20 of y'all to smash that like button for your boy? Whether y'all here for a good time or a long time, let YouTube know that we live. Smash that like button. Y'all already told me, they ain't running my ads on this thing. They never run my ads. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress, right? So positive, right? Being positive about it. There is a chance that this fight could happen. The reason for, not a big chance, right? But if this fight was to happen, the reasoning and the timing behind it lets me know everything that I need to know. So, T, what you mean? Well, look at the timing of it, right? Before Bud was negotiating with the PBC and half-ass, right? He was half-ass negotiating with the PBC, right? But let's just say that he did his pay-per-view, right, on his own, and it tanked. Let's say that it tanked. If Bud pay-per-view tanked, right? If it didn't do as good as they playing, he very well may be walking back over there to the PBC and trying to make that fight happen, right? Because this last fight fell through. I think if the fight does get done now, if they do push through with it, I'm thinking more than likely, right? It's because Bud's last fight fell through. You know what I mean? But my thing is, if you feel like somebody's lowballing you, you feel like somebody, ain't paying you what you're worth, why would you go back to the table? Well, that's probably because everything that you were saying beforehand was probably full of shit. You know what I mean? But if this fight is to happen, let's just say Bud does all of a sudden, right, have a change of heart. I think we could most definitely chalk it up to the last pay-per-view not, doing what they hoped that it would do. You know what I mean? But I hate that Errol Spence, I kind of like keep giving life to this because I don't really think this dude want to fight. I think this dude want to clout chase off of Errol's name, right? And I think his fans, just want to argue. Like a lot of his fans, right? Not boxing fans, but Bud fans, right? I think a lot of Bud fans, just want to argue, with the Errol Spence fans. They just want to talk about Errol Spence. I just want to talk about Errol Spence. But us, the real boxing fans, the Errol Spence side, we want to see good fights, right? We just want to see good fights in general. We don't want to be played with. We don't want to be, toured around as if we're going to get something that we're not. See, the Errol Spence side, we're okay, right? We want to see this fight more than anything. And the Bud fans, they used to play on our emotions about wanting to see this fight. You know what I mean? They used to play on our emotions about, wanting to see this fight so much. But now we're getting to the point, right? We're EJ fans, we're getting to the point where we know EJ got a lot of big fights left in front of him. It's a lot that EJ could do that don't involve Bud Crawford, and we ready for it, right? EJ could fight Virgil. EJ, could fight Boots. EJ could fight Thurman. EJ could go up to 154. He could fight Fondora. EJ could fight Jermell Charlo, right? So as an Errol Spence fan, we still got a lot to look forward to if this Bud fight don't happen. When you're a Bud fan, your biggest stardom, your biggest time, your biggest name comes when you mention Errol Spence. If you're a Bud guy, you need the thought of this Errol Spence fight to be alive to even get the people to watch you. You need the thought of an Errol Spence fight working in your favor to even. He's gotta be back. Shop is calling for sure. You need Errol Spence to be relevant. If you're Bud Crawford, so it's in your best interest. You know what I mean, to keep this thing going. I feel like Bud Crawford. I feel like Bud Crawford knows that Errol Spence really wants this fight, which is why he's able to string it along because he know Errol is going to be open to fighting him because Errol wants this undisputed. Errol wants to be great. You get what I'm saying? Which is why he even stayed. Which is why he's even staying down there 147 this long. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy Rick T. He said, "No, I don't believe him." I don't believe him either, Rick. You know what I mean? But I just want us to look around, right? And look how all the Bud fans, right? They gonna say, "Well, Bud want to fight. But then if you pay attention, just last week, they was telling you reasons that Bud didn't fight him, reasons Bud shouldn't fight him. But Bud come out and say, "I'm ready for you to spin the block." You know what I mean? And now they go tell you, "Oh, Bud want to fight him." And I give you another thing, right? All this talk about Bud being the boss. But you see what he did? He still hit it early and said, "I'm ready for you to spin the block." If you was a boss, right? What happened to that $25 million that you had for Earl on the table? Right? If you're ready for him to spin the block, why you ain't just send him a contract for that $25 million? What happened to that $25 million that Bud had for him and Earl? Anybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What happened to that $25 million? You know what I mean? That he had for you and Earl. Why you don't just make up a contract and send it to him? Just send it to him right now. You ready for him? Don't wait for him to spin the block. Earl ain't his own boss. Earl ain't his own boss. Earl work with Al. Earl can't talk without Al. How about you send the contract? How about you send the contract? That 25 million. How about you send that contract to Earl? I thought you was the boss. So if you was the boss, if you the boss, what you waiting for him to spin the block for? Boss man, Earl work with Al. He can't do it, right? All right, okay, cool. Well, spin the block. Spin the block, Jack. All that boss talk. What happened to all that boss talk? So is he a boss? Or do he wait on contracts? Uh-oh. Y'all hear me. Y'all hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all hear me, but y'all don't hear me. Is he a boss? Or do he wait on contracts? If he want this fight, he say he want this fight and he a boss. That means you will send the contract. Who put this fight on? Who put this fight on for David Avenesian? Huh? Who put this fight on for David Avenesian? BLK Prime. Is that what's good? So if Bud is ready now, then that means he ducked Spence the first time. Tell him Asante L. Shout out my guy Asante L. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Asante L. If y'all could, do your boy a favor. Jab that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or alone. Let me rinse you up, Asante. If y'all could, help your boy keep the likes with the views. When you roll on in, y'all just jab that like button again. Cash apps and super chats are welcome, but support is free. All I need you guys to do is jab that like button, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? Greatly appreciate you. We're here having this conversation. Bud said that he's ready for Earl Spence to spin the block again. My question to y'all is simply, man, do we believe Bud's Crawford this time? Do we believe him now? You know what I mean? And my answer for it, do we believe Bud Crawford now, right? And my answer for it is, nah, I don't. I don't believe Bud Crawford, right? As far as I could throw him. You know what I mean? Because I've heard this before. I feel like I've been here before, right? And I lost what, man? I lost goddamn 3 subs. I lost 3 subs since last night. And I don't really give a damn. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I lost 2 just doing this. What's good, dog? Appreciate you sliding through this, John, dog. Glad you can make it. He said, I don't believe you. You need more people. Yeah, facts. Right, Rick. Right. But this dude, Bud, you know, we always catching Bud. We always catching Bud, you know what I mean, in his lie, right? Right? Just like the boss thing. Now you waiting. So you waiting on so now you waiting on him to spin the block, right? You waiting on him to spin the block, right? But the whole time y'all was negotiating, you was telling me, okay, Jazz, all right, that's cool. That's cool, Jazz. That's cool, Jazz. That's cool. I'm posted. The whole time, right? After negotiations fell through, Bud, you was telling us, right, that you your own boss. If Earl wasn't even there, he wasn't even at the table. Earl don't even sit at the table, right? So you saying all that, but still and yet, you telling Earl to send you a contract. Guess what? Y'all know all that boss shit, right? Y'all know all that boss shit that Bud was talking. Y'all know all that boss shit that Bud was talking. All that boss shit Bud was talking. Y'all know he right back now to having no home to go to. You know what I mean? Now people say, well, he signed the BLK for more than one, right? On paper, that man signed. You know what I mean? That man signed the BLK Prime. He had 1 fight, and now he right back to being a free agent. You know what I mean? Now he's right back to being a free agent. He had one fight on BLK Prime, and now he's right back to being a free agent. You know what I mean? That ain't no boss. He got to wait on Earl Spence and the PBC to send him a contract. You know what I mean? And now my thing is, unless somebody else jumps in and save him, yeah, he not. I know he not, D-Man. I know he not. He was with BLK Prime for one fight. What's good, Tay-Tay? We like sliding through this thing, Tay-Tay. Glad you can make it. The beautiful queen, Tay-Tay. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay-Tay. But yeah, he not with BLK Prime, D-Man. That's exactly what I'm saying. He was with them. He was with them for that one fight. And now he right back to sitting on the porch, waiting for people, to send him offers. I got 30 people in the building. I got 38 likes. If y'all could, jab that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, you know what I mean? We're in here having us a boxing conversation. I got some more news for y'all too. You know what I mean? I got some more news for y'all. I'm going to drop in a little second after this EP, but I'm going to keep my excitement to myself because I know that I'm so cold. Ain't nobody else going to even be on this news. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and tell y'all, just in case y'all see it somewhere else, I can still tell y'all saw it here first. Anyway, just became the mandatory for Cool Boy Fortune. Just straight through my line right now, just hot off the press, right to my line right now. Anyways, the mandatory for the WBO strap that Cool Boy, that motherfucking Cool Boy got at 126. Now, Cool Boy is about to fight at 130, but Cool Boy already said he going up to 130. Because he going up to 130 don't mean he's there to stay. He going up there to win another division, and then he's coming back down to his division, possibly. You get what I'm saying? So because Cool Boy went up to 130 doesn't mean that he's going to stay. He's still the WBO champ. At 126. So Cool Boy just became the man. It ain't officially official. But it's official. You hear what I'm saying? Trust me from the T House. I'm gonna do a video on it. But yeah, now Cool Boy, now Monster is the Mando for Cool Boy. Y'all gonna hear about it. Maybe y'all might hear about it later today. Y'all might hear about it later this week. But y'all gonna hear about it. But anyway, I digress. So all that shit Bud was talking right about, him being his own boss, and you weren't even at the table, and you got to go through Al and all that shit, right? And then he come out and say, "I'm ready for you to spin the block again." Well, if you the one makes it, let's see if the monster real, yeah, facts. So if you the one saying that, right? If you the one saying that I'm waiting for you to spin the block again, that means you waiting for him. That means you waiting on him to send you a contract. So if you really a boss, right? Why don't you send Earl a contract? What happened to that $25 million? If you was really that serious about fighting Earl, you wouldn't be sending no tweets. You said I heard it from a source. I heard about it from a source T. For sure, D-Man. For sure. But yeah, he the Mando right now. Not officially official, but it's in the works. But yeah, so if you the boss, why not just send it to Earl, right? With that 25 million, I got 29 people in the building. Y'all jab that like button for your boy. And again, to my Bud fans, once I do a video not about Bud later, and you come there talking about Bud, I'm blocking y'all because this is the EP for y'all to come spit y'all shit. And I know y'all in here. Y'all just pretending not to be in here. I'm blocking you. I don't care who you is. The first person that come on another EP, want to talk about Bud, I'm blocking you because your ass should have been here. You know what I mean? I don't care who you is. I'm taking your wrench and I'm blocking you because I know you in here right now. You ain't saying nothing because there's 29 people in here and only 4 y'all come in. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this time. You know what I mean? We're here to talk about. We're here talking about this call out. You know what I mean? For the 5th time, he's in any way want to smoke. Salute to him. Looking for the biggest challenge. And Cool Boy. Yeah, shout out anyway for that, man. Now watch when I do the anyway stream. All the Bud fans will come in here talking about Bud and shit. And I'm getting their ass up out of there. Either I'm slapping them too. I'm gonna let you slap them. Because I already know. I know how they get down. Man. They sit here, and they listen to the Bud stream, and then they come back on other streams talking shit about the shit that we was talking about on the buzz stream. I don't want to hear that shit. Either anyway got an ass whooping coming. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good, man. Probably so. It's gonna be good. We're gonna talk about it for sure. We're gonna talk about it again. And I ain't gonna be here too long. I'm gonna be here about another minute. I actually finna close this thing down right now, and then I'm gonna drop the anyway video. So appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. Make sure y'all catch me on the backside. When I say the backside, I mean I'm coming on in about 10 minutes. I'm coming on in about 10 minutes. We're going to do a little short vid. Drop this news for y'all. Greatly appreciate everybody coming through this thing. Skin Hardaway, Sutton T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.